Everyone thought she was ordinary, invisible, even. But if they had looked closer, they would have seen the weight she carried every single day. The rain fell gently over the small town of Willow Creek, blurring streetlights into soft gold smears. Most people rushed home, coats pulled tight, minds already drifting toward dinner and warmth. But she walked slowly, not because she was tired, because she was thinking. Her footsteps echoed against wet pavement as she passed familiar houses, familiar lives. People saw her every day, at the grocery store, at the bus stop, in line for coffee. No one ever really noticed her. They didn't notice the way she held her bag close to her chest, or the way her eyes scanned reflections in windows, or the quiet tension in her shoulders. Inside that bag was something small, lightweight, but heavy enough to change everything. Earlier that morning, a letter had been waiting for her. No stamp, no return address, just her name, written carefully, deliberately. She almost threw it away, but something stopped her. Inside, only one sentence. Meet me at the old bridge at midnight. Everything depends on it. Her heart had tightened the moment she read it. She hadn't told anyone. She hadn't replied. All day, she tried to convince herself it meant nothing. A prank, a mistake, a coincidence. But the feeling in her chest never left, because deep down, she knew. Someone out there knew who she really was. Midnight came quietly. Fog crept low along the river as she stepped onto the old bridge. The metal rails were cold. The air smelled like rain and rust. Every sound felt louder than it should have. A distant engine, water moving below, her own breathing. Then, footsteps. She turned sharply. Nothing. Her pulse raced as she scanned the bridge. That's when she saw it. A small envelope resting on the railing, damp around the edges, like it had been waiting. Inside was a photograph. Her, years younger, smiling, standing beside someone whose face had been deliberately scratched out. The note underneath had only 4 words. Do you remember me? Her hands trembled. Memories flooded back. A name she hadn't spoken in years. A promise broken. A night she never talked about. Headlights suddenly cut through the fog. A car slowed near the bridge. Her breath caught as a figure stepped out, silhouette stretching across the pavement. But it wasn't the person she had imagined. Not the one from her memories. The stranger walked closer, eyes calm, voice low. They placed a key into her palm and whispered, "Everything you believe about your past is incomplete." She stood there long after the car disappeared. The key felt warm in her hand. She didn't know what it opened. She didn't know who to trust. But she knew one thing. The life she had been living, quiet, careful, invisible, was about to end. The rain continued to fall. Willow Creek slept peacefully. But as someone finally ready to face the truth she had been hiding from herself, some secrets are meant to stay hidden, but when the time comes, they demand to be unlocked.